It's me, your girl, back with another video, bitch. Yeah. And today we're going all natural, bitch, because at the end of the day, bitch, she's a black queen, bitch. And, you know, the wig is a cute moment, but, like, I just don't have the patience to wear it all the motherfucking time. It's just not giving that. Also, very much like, bitch, it's cute. Like, the little fro is cute. We need to embrace our blackness, bitch, period. So, yeah. Also, y'all asked me where I got these necklaces from. I make them and I got all my stuff from Michael's. It's super cute, super easy, and yeah, Michael's is the plug. So for today's video, we are going to be doing a chit chat get ready with me, or a chit chat. We're gonna be doing a chit chat makeup tutorial on this look right here, inspired by Miss Lana Del Rey, her motherfucking self, bitch. I was just like watching videos of her and I was like, bitch, she's such a baddie and she just looks so good. And so I was like, let me recreate this look on me, and I loved it. And y'all always want tutorials, so I thought I should film one. Thought I should film one. So let's get into it. Okay, so let's actually like get started now. So just gonna put on some Vaseline, child, because Lord knows I need it. Okay, so for the brows, so I just use this Davis eyeliner pencil to fill in my brows. So just I brush them up. So okay, with the brows, you're gonna want to go skinny. Like, I'll put up some pictures for reference, like what I'm trying to like recreate, and I just go out like this. And if it looks like shit, you know, you can always just fix it with concealer. You want to keep the focus on the outer edge so you can like have that ombre effect. But like if not, that's cool too, because back in the Dizzy day, like they was not really doing like the ombre look. So I have made it very apparent that I just don't mess with a few zodiac signs. And I'm gonna start talking about zodiac signs because, you know, my little Libra heart, my little sensitive Libra heart can't take all of the heat. Like, and I be feeling bad. Like, no shade. Like, I be feeling bad. And it's like, just because I don't like a few people that are that zodiac sign doesn't mean I gotta hate the entire zodiac sign, you know what I mean? That being said, there are some people that do act like them, you know what I mean? We do carry traits from zodiac signs. However, I also believe that we have our own individuality as like our own individual person that also makes us who we are. They coincide with each other. Don't be too offended, like, you know what I mean? And it's like some people are compatible and some people aren't. I'm using the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in the shade Fair Warm just to carve out my brows on this little small brush, and I'm just gonna like, I'm gonna make them skinny, girl. When it comes to doing brows, don't think, just do. Don't think, just do. I feel like if you don't like Lana Del Rey's music, not her as a person, because like, you know, if you don't like her, it is what it is, but like to not like her music, like, what's the Z? Can I trust you, bitch? I'm gonna do the other eye off camera. Psych. Girl, I'm obsessed with the whole like Moni, Aisha Erotica, like Y2K songs. Like they just hit, like, and not even just like Aisha's, like, girl, I know she's problematic, like, let's not, but her song slap, girl, it's no shade, but I want to make music like that so bad. It's just so iconic. Like, why did we stop making music like that? Girl, you let me know, because she said Aisha come through in the Dior mini skirt, like, bitch, her. Yeah. But back to Lana Del Rey conversation. If you don't like Lana Del Rey, girl, what is the tea? Because it's just not giving that. Like, I can't even describe the way that her music, like just the things her music does to me. Like, it's really like, it's that serious. Don't fear. We're gonna clean up the tops of them right now. Y'all, it's hot in this bitch. Oh, damn. I'm gonna prime with the e.l.f. Camo, the e.l.f. Putty Primer, the acne fighting one. I'm just gonna do my forehead because this is a trick. Whenever you conceal the tops of your brows, just go ahead and do your forehead while you're here. You know what I mean? Like, just put your primer down because it's gonna get everywhere anyways, and use your foundation to carve out the tops of your brows, because if you use your concealer, they're just gonna be like a white cast right there, and if you just use your foundation, then girl, it will just blend in. Period. It's that simple. You only a little bit because you're just doing your forehead, babe. We'll come back to the rest of the face later, but like, I just always get my forehead out of the way while I'm here, because like, you know. And then we're gonna just carve out. We're gonna carve and yeah. Girl, it's the way. I have never had any sexual experience in my life. Where is this conversation leading? But I have never, you know, even got close to it. And you know how Lana Del Rey in her song, she like moans, she says, you know, like in Serial Killer. So I obviously seen that part, right? And I'm like, bitch, I'm on so ugly. Like, I sound like a fucking nub. Yeah. Girl, I just sound like weird. And I'm like, girl, I gotta get together because, like, what if, like, Dylan O'Brien, like, tries to, like, hit me up and he's like, what's the tea? Like, are you down? Down. And I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm down. And then, you know, one thing leads to another. Oh, when the time comes up and I sound like a dying cat, he's gonna run away. And like, I just don't want you. Like, don't run away from me. You know what I mean? Like, I can do better. I will do better. You know what I mean? Like, this might be a little bit too pointy, so we're gonna just go ahead and try to like. Yeah, I made them skinnier because I remembered that I did them skinnier. All I did was just kind of like go over my brows a little bit. Girl, they look kind of crazy, but like, bitch. Why? Who me? I don't give a fuck. Also, I didn't set my forehead. I'm gonna set it whenever I set my entire face. So now we're gonna move on to the base, and I'm gonna use my e.l.f. Putty Acne Fighting Primer, and I'm just going to use this to prime my face with. And since I have acne prone skin, I just try not to touch my face as best as possible, just to like try to help prevent breakouts. So I just use like the sponge and stuff. I don't know if this sanitary, I just do this. Maybe I shouldn't. Now I'm gonna go with my Super Stay foundation in the shade 310 Sun Beige, and I'm just gonna take a small amount and just build it up if I need to. But also with the PNB Rock situation, like, definitely, like, it's just crazy how, like, he came and, like, he lived and, like, he became a star and wrote Selfish, and how big Selfish was, and how, like, that was, like, a big era, like, the Selfish era on Musically, and it was just a really good time. And, like, because he made that song, we had really good experiences together with our friends. We had a fun time listening to that song, and it was just, like, a really fun time to be alive when that song was popping, and he gave that to us. So it's like just small things like that like, you know. And then it's just like, now that he's gone, it's just really sad. I appreciate that time whenever, you know, he gave Selfish to us. That was a really good time period. I'm just going in with a little bit more just because I want more coverage. Get around my nose. To get around like the creases of my nose, I just take the foundation, what's left over, and I just go in with the pointy side and really get in my nose and around it. Not in my nose, but you know what I mean. My skin has came a long way. Going back in with my e.l.f. Camo Concealer in the shade Fair Warm to just conceal. Yeah, to conceal. I don't know if I wanted to conceal right now or like cream contour for it first, but while that sits, we're gonna take another e.l.f. Camo Concealer in the shade Deep Caramel to cream contour or liquid contour, whatever, you know. I just put it where my cheekbones are, put it on my forehead. We can blend out the cream contour or the liquid I'm sorry, I didn't mean to look at you like that. So my skin has came such a long way. Like, I feel so blessed. Like, I do have like hella acne scars left behind, but girl, the texture that I had, it was so annoying, and I was so insecure about it. And like, I will literally do a skin update, because I know that like people that watch me have noticed it, which is like, I love that. Also, like, a lot, like, my skin has changed tremendously, and I just feel so blessed. And it's like, I'm such a needy person, and it's like I always like ask God for this, that, and the third, and like I always like wanting the next thing and the next prayer to be answered. But it's like, girl, take a step back and realize all the prayers that he's answered that you've prayed for months ago, and look how they're like being answered now. Like, just allow yourself to sit and dwell in his glory at the fact that he answered one of your prayers. I catch myself being so needy sometimes. I'm like, bitch, I'm like, just allow yourself to sit in that glory first before you like try to like indulge into something else. And like, it's like, I know like we're humans and like we do stuff like that, but like, it's like, chill out, girl. So that is the cream contour. It's just subtle and cute. It's super cute. It's like, yeah, I love it. Okay, so now that we have blended out the cream contour or the liquid contour, now we can blend out the concealer, and I'm gonna leave the under eyes for last just so I can let them sit. Okay, yes, I was gonna talk about my crooked teeth. Yeah, so basically, like, obviously, like, bitch, I got crooked teeth, and it's okay. That's okay. And it's like, it was something that I was insecure, and honestly, I'm not gonna lie, like, I still be insecure about it, and it still bothers me. But like, it would be to the point where like I didn't allow myself to smile, and I'm like, bitch, life is too short to not be smiling or to hide your smile. or to not like be happy or let yourself express happiness because you're insecure about your teeth. It's like, and at this point, I'm 18, I'm turning 19 this year. I've had these teeth for literally all my fucking life, basically. And it's like, girl, I'm just over like being insecure in general. Being insecure is just so like not it. And it's honestly like exhausting, like not liking yourself and like, you know what I mean? And it's just like, I'm over it at this point. And I love smiling. Smiling is such a beautiful thing that humans do. It's like, it's an automatic gesture that we do when we express happiness. Like, that's a beautiful thing. And it's like, why would I want to like shield myself from doing that or not do that because I hate the way that like my smile looks? Like, girl, bye. And honestly, and it's like not to eat my own ass or nothing, but like I do think that I'm pretty and I still have crooked teeth. So it's like, girl, having crooked teeth does not make you ugly at all. Like, it is what the fuck it is. But it's like 9 times out of 10, it's not as bad as you think. And that goes for like any insecurity. Like, look at this base so far. Ooh, living. Okay, first I'm gonna use my Wet n Wild banana powder and a powder puff to just set my face. But about the whole insecure thing, first I'm gonna just tap in the concealer so we get rid of any creasing. Gotta hit them under eyes first, child, because that's the first thing to crease. And I'm just gonna take what's left in here and just swirl it and like pat it, and then that's what I'm gonna use to just set the rest of my face. But about the whole insecure conversation, like there was this beautiful viewer of mine that DM'd me the other day talking about how they were insecure and they wish they could have like my confidence, and they wish that like they could be like, yeah, like as confident as me and stuff like that. And I was like, first of all, not that it matters, but like, you're so fucking beautiful, like literally so fucking beautiful. And it's just so sad when like people can't see their own beauty. It's just really sad. And it's just like, a lot of people think that like I'm just like this unstoppable, intimidatingly like confident person, and like I like radiate like confidence and things like that. And it's like, to a degree that is true. Like, I do have confidence, and I do like, you know, for the most part, I'm like pretty happy with the way I look and like the way that like my body's shaped and like the way my face is, you know what I mean? For the most part I am, but I did struggle with confidence for years. I was so insecure growing up, and I still have insecurities today. That's why I'm like, when people say that like they want my confidence, like it's like I still have insecurities that I deal with. Like, one of my biggest insecurities is my hair, like, and that has been an insecurity for years. Like, I've struggled with like accepting my natural curly hair, and even like now it's like at an all-time high because I cut it and I can't really style it the way I want. And it's like I have other insecurities as well, and it's like we all have our own like insecurities and like battles that we're dealing with. I might come off as like this really confident individual, but like I definitely still have issues that I'm dealing with and insecurities that I still deal with as well. And it's like, but I did come to a point where like I'm stable enough to where like I'm not like crying about the way I look, or like I'm not like losing sleep about it. And it's like, honestly, getting to that point is a journey, but like it is possible, and you can and you will get there. And I'm rooting for you. And one of the biggest things that I did that helped me was I literally just convinced myself that I'm beautiful, I'm pretty. And it literally came true. I guess it's like manifesting and speaking things into existence. I was like, girl, I'm pretty. And then I just started believing it, and yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna jump into the eyeliner. I'm using this eyeliner. It's the Fine Line Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner Pen from Black Radiance, but it's really fucking bad, and I wouldn't recommend getting it. Because it's just like, it like runs out. It's like weird. So I'm gonna wipe away a little bit of bake from this outer corner because we're gonna put some eyeliner right there. I'm just gonna do like a V, literally like that. Kind of do it, but do it like upward though. Like that, like upwards. And then we're gonna connect this and do like a little bit of like a small like wing liner. It like that. Okay, somewhat like that. Now we're gonna just add some more, and we're gonna bring it like to like right here. It's okay if it's sloppy and messed up because we're gonna go in and smudge it with some like eyeshadow. So we're gonna say that on my eye. So kind of like that. It just like runs out. Like, girl, what the fuck? Spoke too soon. Now that we have like our messed up outline, we're gonna go in with a palette that has like dark browns and like blacks. So like something similar to like this section. We're gonna go in with like a flat brush like that, and I'm gonna take this brown and we're going to smudge it. Just smudging it and kind of like blending it down a little bit, but not too much. You don't want to go too crazy. And we're gonna go on the top as well. Just smudging it out, and we're gonna wing it out like that. I'm gonna do the same on this side. Sorry, it's gonna be dark for like 2 seconds. But now we're gonna take this lighter dark and we're gonna diffuse that with this brush. It's like a small feather brush. So we're gonna pack that on, and we're just gonna go underneath that and just on top and kind of like dragging it down a little bit and just buffing this out and blending this out. You don't want to make the wings so drawn out, but just enough to where it's like you look snatched, you know? Okay, so we diffused that out. I'm gonna go back in with this flat brush and take the actual black and just go right where we did the eyeliner, but like only there. You don't want to smudge the black too much because it can mess up the look. So just go like where we did, like close to the lash line, like where we did the eyeliner, just to darken the look, just to darken it. Then we're gonna go back in with that brown and diffuse one more time. And honestly, you can just continue to go back and diffuse and like blend to your liking until you get to what you want it to be. With the light back on so you can like kind of see it better. So after we went in with that black, I'm gonna just go back and forth between these colors and just keep diffusing until I get it to where I like it. Diffuse, blend, diffuse. I think we went a little bit overboard. Like I don't think I did this much yesterday, but that's okay. Maybe this will help. I don't know. So let's move on to some mascara. I use the whatever the hell that says. It's not that good. Wouldn't recommend. But I'm gonna put on my mascara just like regular because we're gonna put on some lashes anyway, so it doesn't really matter what it looks like. We just need to like disguise, or like we just need to darken the lashes so they can blend in with the falsies. For the lashes, these are from Amazon. I don't know what they're called. I just typed in like half lashes and I took 2 of the same ones and just stacked them on top of each other. So this is 4, and I'm just gonna pop it on with some lash glue. While the lashes are like getting tacky, we're gonna go ahead and just bronze and blush and whatever. So I'm gonna use this. It's called You Can Be, I don't know, palette from Amazon. This is what it looks like. And just go on my forehead. Look at that lash, bitch. Like, I stacked them, girl. One of the best decisions I've ever made. So let's do the other one. Like, period. Okay, no matter what the fuck I do, bitch, this is always gonna be like more than this one. Like, you know what I mean? It's whatever. Like, so now I'm just like pinching them together with my real lashes just so they can like stay. And then I just like put mascara on them to like make them like chunky and like raunchy. Now back to like the blush contour stuff. Gonna bronze now. I don't know, I'm gonna contour my nose and then come back. Okay, so I did my nose contour and now I'm just baking it. I'm gonna take the e.l.f. Putty Blush Balm. Yes. And we're just gonna swirly and just put it on. I'm gonna keep the blush up here just so we can pull up the face and give us more of that like snatched look up here. I can't blend it like right there because I told y'all like it doesn't really blend with like powder. So now we're gonna go in with a powder blush from this palette. Sorry about my bracelets, are they annoying? I'm just honestly gonna blend it up to my forehead too. And I'm gonna take my puff and some more powder, but like only a little bit. And we're gonna just carve out underneath our cheekbones. And just honestly just like bring it like that. The balm left us a little bit glowy purr. While that's settling, we're gonna go in with some highlights. I'm gonna use this brush. I'm gonna use the Wet n Wild Blossom Glow highlighter, and I'm just gonna keep it up here because we want to like bring the face upwards. Just keeping it in on the high points of our cheeks. Rub on. Period. Then we're gonna hit our chin. Then up here, we're pretty much wrapping this up. We're just letting our bake sit, and now we're gonna do some lips. I'm gonna take this brown lip liner from Italia. It's a brand that I found off of Amazon. It comes with like a bunch of other colors as well. But look and see what's the ingredients and stuff. Now we're gonna go in with this one. There's no shade names, but it's like this pinky nude. I'm gonna put that on the inner portions. And then I have this like Korean lip gloss that I got from Amazon. It's really good. It's super fucking tiny though, and it was $12. Like, y'all low-key finessed the fuck out of me. But it's good, but like it's just really tiny, and I'm already like halfway. It came with like only this much in there. I'm like, y'all be playing me. This has like a red tint to it, so it's gonna like make the lips kind of like a red hue, but like I don't hate it. And that's the lips. Just using a fluffy brush just to wipe off the bake. Cause I don't know about y'all, but well, the first place I'm gonna sweat on my face is my nose. Like the tip of my nose, and if your nose highlight or if your nose contour is a little bit too harsh, you can always just go over it like this with the powder brush this will help lighten it up a little bit. Then take the same highlight that we use on like a tiny brush. This is really the secret to get like a small nose. So last minute touch-ups, and then we'll be finished. And this is it. This is the final look. Do y'all like it? My Lana Del Rey inspired look. So I hope you liked this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos. Yes, I love you so much. Just know that you are enough and that you're worthy. I love you. Follow my socials, please. And thank you.